Before we begin, I need you guys to remember to kiss a little longer. Stay close a little longer. Hold tight a little longer. Longer with Big Red. I swear to God. No,
No, it's hilarious. That's what you tell me all the time.
Okay, you're on camera.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You are.
I'm not.
You need to slide that way. Raise one hand. Yeah, that way a little bit. Just
You
a little
notice
bit.
I did my left
Just
hand.
fucking put up your hand because it's a little more. There you go. Well, all right, stop right there. I can't believe you just said that to me.
You say it to me all the time.
Because you're completely 100% full of shit all the time. Okay, we have a staff thread on Telegram, and all day long throughout the week, staff, myself and my wife and the kid, and
the time.
we do stuff, and a little, sometimes it's important. Gen X talk stuff, and then we're just fucking around, and she literally never knows what's going on. She's like, "Oh, just tell me what's going on," because she doesn't have time to go read it all. I am a gifted and talented trained professional, and I care about Gen X Talk. So I participate in the staff thread like you're supposed to. She does not. I'm constantly going, I'm not going to answer that question. It's in the staff thread. Go look it up. And she asked me, what about this? No. Not going to answer that. People, we've been talking about it all day. Go fucking look in the staff thread. She won't do it. Tonight, I said, hey, there's someone in the sheets because we were having trouble getting someone to be in the sheets. I go, oh, someone's in the sheets. She goes, oh, well, Trippy Pineapple's in the sheets. And I said, how did you know it's Trippy? She goes, well, if you'd look in the staff thread, you'd know. The one fucking time that I'm getting ready for the show, and then you happen to look in the staff thread and you throw me under the fucking bus.
Isn't that what you say to me?
I can't even tell you how livid I am with you right now.
It's not the first time. It's not the last time.
That veins popping up here that you would say that. God fucking blessed. I'm sorry. Are we live? Ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, everyone.
Bottom of the Glass Nation show. It is Saturday. It is May 27th. It is 6 o'clock in Los Angeles, which means we're here. And we're drinking, we're smoking, stroking, toking, and joking. And as always, on Saturday night, I have my lovely bride to my side here.
I'm here.
I think we have one big, fat, hairy, trippy pineapple between the sheets. I'm going to take your word for that because I don't know. But there was a couple things. No. I was reading. I tried to read the comments, and it was so funny. I was hovering over two comments. They happened to be right in a row. And let me tell you how this works. I have a screen over here, a separate monitor. So it's called the Sheets, Google Docs or Google Sheets, whatever it is. And in between the sheets, usually I have my wife, which is the best place to have my wife. But tonight I got a big, fat, hairy, trippy pineapple between the sheets. And what Trippy will do is if there's comments that are going by, because remember, if I'm talking here, I can't read what's going on there. If there's something that cool goes by there, he will copy and paste it, and I can get to it later. All right. With that being said, I was hovering over two comments. One was from CJ Mason and one was from Brandon Elliott. They're white names in here, and not green, not blue, no, white. And I thought I'll start with those. But guess what? Not only did I think they were worth commenting on, Trippy Pineapple thought they were worth commenting on, and here they are between the sheets, which means I can now scroll to the bottom of my list because they're put in the correct place at the correct time. So now I can get to them when I want to, which also means that CJ Mason and Brian Fisher are just going to have to sit on their fat asses and wait till I get around to it because now there's no pressure. Now it's written down.
Wow. We also received a couple PayPals already.
We did?
Yes.
I hope it's money vouching for the anger I have for you right now.
Oh, stop.
I'm still, okay, now I can't even be mad about it. You're right. What am I thinking?
Jenny sent $2, and then she sent $2 again and said, will y'all raise my kids for me? Gen X tough.
No.
I think I'm done.
I'm raising kids.
I can't do it anymore.
Jenny.
I wouldn't have the patience.
Jenny, I love my Jenny, and she wants me to raise her children. I told her I couldn't do it. I don't know where Jenny lives, and I'm not very good at raising children. And according to the movie, I only had sex one time, so I can't raise more than one children at that. So, stupid is as stupid does. If you have children, that's on you. And I'm moving on.
Okay.
That was pretty good. Come on.
That was good. That was good.
That was my Al Pacino, for those of you who were wondering.
Al Pacino. I don't think
Or was
so.
that Arnold Schwarzenegger?
I have the chat going over here, too, on my iPad. So
Well, if you got
if they
something to
see
say.
me look away, I'm actually looking
Yeah,
at the
she's
chat.
trying to
real quick.
read the chat. So Jeff gifted a membership. I don't know who got it, but Jeff was kind
He
enough
was
to give it to somebody.
gifted to Dean Guerrero.
Dean Guerrero. Dean, now you're part of the club, my man. Now you're part of the club, which means you can go look stuff up. Hey, did somebody turn off Is Discord turned off? Is the Gen X Talks Discord server turned off?
You're asking the wrong person.
I need to know if the Discord server has been turned off or if we need to fire Lionheart and replace him with somebody, competent. Let's try that.
Grizzly, our friend in Israel.
Oh, yeah, our number 2 guy.
He gifted a membership to John Horn.
Grizzly is our number 2 guy over there in Israel. We love Grizzly. Anytime you see him, make sure you throw up that Israeli flag. Show a little support, love for the brothers over there.
I also got another PayPal from Sammy Joe, Disney Mama.
Oh, yeah?
Leave the handsome pineapple alone, LOL. For the whiskey fund.
He's a big, fat, hairy pineapple. If you guys have never seen a big, fat, hairy pineapple, just ask Trippy. Just email. He's got his own email, trippypineapple@genxtalks.com. He will send you a picture of his big, fat, hairy pineapple.
Oh, my gosh.
He will.
Also, Melanie Cole, who we met the other day.
Oh, she was so adorable.
She gifted a membership to Rebecca 1111.
I think Melanie pulled a fast one.
What do you mean?
I think when she hugged me, she grabbed my ass. I think so.
Okay.
I don't think she could resist it. I'm just telling you. I'm not saying, I guess it could have been someone else walking by. But I think when she gave me that hug, I think her hand slipped down a few inches and gave the general the old pat on the Watusi.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at this right here. Can you blame her? No. You really can't. All right. So they were wonderful. Met her and her husband. Remember Chris, right?
Chris, yes.
Chris was her husband. It still is her husband, not was.
Still
Chris is her husband. Wonderful to meet both of them. And they allowed me to get a picture. I posted it on Patreon and some of the other subscriber sites. You get to see us. It was great meeting them. We got the chance. They happened to be passing through town. So
Melanie said, be glad it was your ass, LOL.
I told you. Melanie, I want to be clear right now. I do not tolerate that sort of shenanigans out of the harem. So, anyway, just let's be clear on that fact.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh.
See, aren't you glad I'm following the chat a little bit, trying to help Trippy
I wouldn't
out?
have caught that. Yeah, and Trippy would have never put that up there.
Oh, of course he would.
Oh, so I got to give props where they're due. And I owe you a big the whole world owes you a thank you, wife. Gen X mom.
Oh, now you're being nice to me?
I'm not trying to, but you earned some praise, so just shut up and take it, will you?
Okay.
After we did the cooking show, which I did not like the cooking show. You guys seemed to love the cooking show.
It was fun.
It was okay. It was good. I did it. I did what I was supposed to. I made it fun as a horse's ass the whole show. And more than usual. Yeah. I was a horse's ass in an apron and a what do you call it? It's not a cap.
A chef's hat.
Just a chef's hat?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a horse's ass in an apron and a chef's hat. Anyway, as soon as the stream was over, we privated it for a couple of reasons. One, because you said a couple words that could have been taken out of context. I said one that could have been taken out of context. But that's the excuse I'm using. It is. But the truth of the matter is, I didn't want you guys to see me looking like that at any time you wanted. And but you came up with a brilliant idea.
No, I just relayed it from chat.
Oh, somebody else?
Actually, I believe Miss Sandy, whose Sandy's birthday is tomorrow. So happy birthday, Sandy.
Happy birthday, Sandy.
A big shout out to Sandy.
Yeah.
She relayed to me in chat a few Bottom of the Glass Nations ago that it would be nice to see it in Patreon.
Which is a brilliant idea. Nowhere else. I can't put that up anywhere else because Patreon, I don't even know if they have standards. I don't think they do. They're like, just behave yourself. Go on.
Well, that's why I gave it to you and ZEO and said, hey, is this a possibility?
It
because
is.
I don't know much about Patreon.
No, it's a complete possibility. Okay. All we have to do is change it to unlisted and put the link in there, and then we're good to go. So
okay.
If we do that, we could even upload it directly to Patreon. Now they allowed you to do that. So we're going to do that this weekend. So if you guys want to see the cooking show, you're going to have to be part of Patreon to see it, just because of the controversy and because of the fact that I was, humiliating myself for an hour and a half. So, but that means you guys need the Patreon link. So some staff members will be able to give you the Patreon link. It's $1. It's like 99 cents. So $12 for the whole year. Wow. I'm sure you can handle $12 for a year membership.
Are you sure?
Yeah, they can. They can find, you guys can find 99 cents in your sofa. Just move the cushions, get your 99 cents on the side of your computer, on the top of your phone. There's a coin slot. Just drop your coins in your phone and or in your computer and everything's
Excuse
fine.
me. I don't know why I'm yawning.
Why are you yawning? You've literally done nothing all day, but
Bite your tongue.
you've just decorated. That's all
No,
you've done
I've been
today.
doing laundry all day. By
How
the way,
much laundry can there be?
yeah, it's amazing.
Oh,
isn't
for
it?
God's sake.
Herbalife gave $5 and did not say where it was going.
Any unallocated funds go to the whiskey fund. I think we know the rules on that by now. Okay. There was more stuff to say. Do-doom. So the Kevin's Cooking
Malia
Show.
wants to know, Gen X Talks, can you please go to Rumble? We are on Rumble.
And
Just
if you-
find Gen X Talks on Rumble. We're
If you
there.
have a problem, then you need to email Josh Maddox at Gen X Talks. At the Josh Maddox, and he's in here. Look at the name. Do-do-do-do-do. Somebody put up Josh Maddox's email for them. That's where you go to inquire, complain, bitch, and moan about Rumble. You go see Josh. Okay, Josh is the purveyor of wisdom over there. He carries the conch and runs around and screams at everybody. So you go talk to Josh. We're on Rumble. We did our part. If something's not hot to your liking, you go complain to Josh. All right.
So guess what? I have another. I'm looking at the chat.
Yeah.
I hate fucks. Guess what he wrote in the chat?
That we're kindred spirits. We're brothers from another mother.
No, he wrote, Gen X Mom, your birthday is coming soon. I haven't told anybody.
No, you haven't.
Nope, I haven't said a word.
Shit, I got to get you something.
I haven't said a word. We're doing the graduation.
That's right. We've been
more
pushing
important.
graduation and the studio and not your birthday.
Nope.
Can I ask how ancient you're going to be?
You know how old
How
I'm gonna
old are you
be.
turning?
You're not supposed to ask a girl her age.
Oh, okay. Let me just see. Well, I could have said something really bad there.
Oh,
Let me look at you. You look like... I won't go down that road. Okay, back to CJ Mason. Has anyone seen part 2 of the teacher discussion, wondering what came of that? And I think Lion put up a link to the podcast. We have a very detailed explanation of what happened during the meeting, the teacher meeting, with the kid and his teacher, and me going to stand behind him and make sure the playing field was level, so to speak. So if you want to hear that, just go look at it. It's free. It didn't cost anything. Just go find the podcast, listen to the podcast, hear the podcast, absorb the podcast, and you will have your answers. All right, what's the other one? Brian Fisher, he's been waiting. What the hell is the purpose of this video? I'm older than you, and it is stupid. What the hell is the purpose of this video?
what video?
I think
right
the
now?
one, yeah, the one we're watching. That was in chat. Brian Fisher. What the hell is the purpose of this video? I'm older than you, and it is stupid. Well, maybe that is the point. Has that ever crossed your mind, Mr. Brian Fisher, that maybe the point of the video is like America's Funniest Home Videos, which are all stupid. Maybe it's like TikTok's whole platform. Maybe it's stupid. Maybe it's like watching Scooby-Doo and Shaggy. It's stupid because every time they pull a mask off the person who's carrying a lobster trap full of lobsters by the old lighthouse, and the whole cartoon is stupid. But you know what, Brian? You watched it all the way to the end. I did too. I'm not ashamed to admit it.
Obviously, he hasn't been here before.
No, yeah, that's the other thing is, what the hell is the purpose of this video? Well, you know what? If we told you the purpose, we'd have to kill you. So we can't tell you. It's a secret. Top secret stuff. There's government things going on here. Strange things are afoot at the Circle K, Ted. You're just going to have to go with the flow. When I tell you to get in the telephone booth, close the door and push the buttons. Off you go. All right. So, Brian, I hope that answers your condescending question correctly.
I received another PayPal from Mrs. Four.
Refuse it.
Why?
Refuse it.
Okay.
Turn it back. Whatever it was, if Mrs. Ford gave it pay, she has done more than her fair share for this channel and our family.
Absolutely.
For the past almost 3 years now. I can't take any more kindness from that woman. She's smothering me with kindness and generosity. And I'm a big guy. I'm hard to smother. She's doing it. All right. You can open your mouth. What did she say?
She did $100 and said the studio fund almost to the build out phase.
Yes.
Yes, we are getting excited.
Yeah, Lion.
That starts, we
when's
pick
Lion
him
coming
up
up?
Tuesday.
What time do we have to be there?
We got to be in Fresno at 10 30, I believe. I'm like 10 something. I didn't know I was going to be called out on. Tuesday's still a couple days.
I'm asking you for information. This is your
10
department.
something.
All right, we got to be up there at the time and then pick up line and ride back and in the building.
And then you have Bottom of the Glass Nation that night.
Oh yeah,
Tuesday night
when he arrives. Now, Lionheart's already said when he gets off the plane, he's got his tool belt. He's like, I want to start swinging hammers immediately. He wants to get going, so he's revved up and ready to go. The build and you. If I'm working with him and we're all doing stuff, you got to do one thing. You have to take pictures.
Oh, absolutely.
You got to just you scrapbook the shit out of this. Okay. Gotta
read this. Go through the sheets.
I'm going right now.
I've been interrupted.
Kailash member for 3 months. Kailash, I'll apologize for the first month you were here that you signed up. We tricked you. We lied, and you paid your couple bucks, and but you stayed. Now those next 2 months are on you, but we do appreciate you sticking around, Kailash. Lord Crispy, where the hell's that guy been? Lord Crispy got his big red one. Been abusing the program for a long time. $20 to him, a whole screen orange. Love you guys. And I care two more. I care two more than you know. I care to. I think he's drinking. I'm thinking. Love you guys, and I care too more than you know. You guys mean a lot to me. Love you, Janext mom. Did you tell him your name was Janet? Because it looks like Janet. I'm sure he meant Gen X. But again, Lord Crispy drinking. It says Janet.
My name is not Janet.
That's what it says.
It is not.
Your little pen pal thing going on.
Hey, can we move this decanter that I'm like watching you through in front of me?
You can move the decanter. I'm in the middle of a trained broadcast.
It's like
well,
right
then
in
move
my
it.
view.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
So Lord
hi.
Crispy says, love you guys. I care too, and much more than you guys know. You mean a lot to me. Love you, Gen X mom, and thanks for making me feel loved. Well, that is one of the main priorities of Gen X Talks is to care about everyone's feelings. When you're here, we tone things down a notch.
Good and bad.
Good and bad. We bring it in a little bit. We start off with hugs. We sing Kumbaya. We hold hands. We close our eyes. We have moments of silence. We pray to the Dalai Lama. And when we're all done, the lights fade and dim slowly. Not to upset anyone. And that's our job. That's one part of our mission statement, really. If you read the plaque behind the wall in the year 18, it was written and decreed as such, and we've lived that way ever since. So, Lord Crispy, in short, you're welcome, buddy. All right. KG Texas member for what the fuck was that? What did I even say?
I don't know. It just was bullshit coming out of your mouth or something. I don't know.
Can you just look at it?
I was supportive. I said.
You said it was bullshit.
That's what comes out of your mouth.
Okay, if you're not going to blindly support
Give or
me,
take a lie or two.
If you're not going to blindly support me, why are we married? What is the point?
You know, I ask myself that question every day I wake up. Every day.
I swear to God, you guys wonder why I drink.
Lord, grant me the patience.
KG Texas member for 11 months, bottom of the glass nation. He's still working on his big red one. One more to go. Best ever bar. KG, you're right. Thanks to Josh Maddox. We're all fucked up around here. Best ever bar. Mr. Fribble, I thought he was against the ingestion of marijuana. I thought he was against the ingestion of marijuana. No, did you not see the guest spot that I did? There was a big marijuana podcast, 420 LLC.
Yes, I believe
420 I don't know. I'm sorry. Go to the kids' webpage, genxtalks.com. There is a link on that page to all of the places that I've been a guest on other people's podcasts. There's a picture and a link right there. One of them was on a weed podcast. They had many questions. I told her how I feel, what I do, what I don't do. Did I inhale? Did I not inhale? We covered that. I kind of told the truth. Yeah, some of it was truthful. Mr. Fribble, Mr. Fribble. I don't care if you smoke. Go ahead, man. You do you, baby. You have at it. Just don't pressure me to smoke weed. I prefer not to. I drink Jack Daniels. I drink whiskey. Although I'm really switching over to Woodford Heights.
I thought so. By the way, you are failing the best bar ever right now.
How?
You didn't even cheers to opening Saturday night in the Bottom of the Glass Nation. Nothing. Not even water. Not even anything. You didn't raise a glass at all. You failed.
Couldn't you have just sent me a note quietly and said, check your phone or something?
No, party foul.
You called me out again.
Party foul.
Okay, you're my wife. You're supposed to.
I love you with all my heart, but party foul.
It's not cutting it. You're betraying me in front of my friends.
Party foul.
Okay, would you go pour me a glass of hooch?
Oh, now you need something from me. I see how it is. Take me off the screen, babe. I got to walk out of the Oval Office.
My God.
I got to go to the secret stash room.
Okay, you're off the screen. God, what the fuck is this? There's like a hair coming on the front of my face. I can't not drink tonight. I was going to not drink tonight. I had a choice not to drink because I had something I had to do in the morning. But can you see the person that I'm dealing with? Do you see? I can't even get the show going. I'm trying to get my sea legs, okay? I'm trying to get my feet under me. We're half an hour in, and she's just ripping my heart out and squeezing it and stomp. I mean, let's be fair. I can go through a live stream and step on my dick multiple times. I don't need any help. But she's doing it on purpose. You know why? Because she can. Because she's a woman. And that's what women do. They're not blindly supporting you. If they're not going along with your lies, if they're not agreeing with your bullshit, what good are they? Well, there's other things, but this is a family-friendly program. So, all right. I will start again. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Bottom of the Glass Nation. Why? We are the Bottom of the Glass Nation because the truth is at the bottom of each glass. And you folks know exactly what I mean. When you're at a bar and someone keeps drinking and drinking and drinking, they start spouting the truth loudly for all to hear. Why? Because they have drink and they have found the truth at the bottom of the glass, and it is their job in a bar to become loud and tell their truth. Now, to be fair, I love you guys, all right? And I'm willing to drink this to find the truth at the bottom of this particular glass. I do not want this alcohol. I would prefer not to drink whiskey at all. But I'm not going to find the truth you're looking for at the bottom of a glass of water. No. The truth and the stories that you all are interested in are always found at the bottom of a glass of whiskey. So with that, I raise this to you guys. We can circle the wagons. We can scrub the pomegranate stains off the kitchen counter. Here we are. To you guys, Bottom of the Glass Nation. Down we go. And you're back.
Oh, hi.
Chasing whiskey with warm Mountain Dew is weird.
Oh, I wouldn't have done that now.
Well, okay. Was that better? Did I?
Yeah, I feel like it started now. Okay.
Okay. Well,
glad to be here 30 minutes later.
As long as you're happy, sweetheart, that's all that matters.
Thank you.
For God's sakes.
You're welcome, Bottom of the Glass Nation, for saving Saturday night.
O'Doyle rules. O'Doyle rules. Nice pull. Jeff, welcome to Bottom of the Glass Nation. Now, I didn't get to say when Jeff's green went by this, I didn't see it. Please, when someone joins at any level of membership, if I don't see it, if it goes up the screen, say something. Welcome, Jeff. Say, hey, welcome aboard, Jeff. You do something, because if I miss it, I feel like a jabroni. And I don't want to feel that way. Okay, so you guys got to help me out there. Jeff, glad I caught it right now. Trippy Pineapple put it up on the screen for me, so I did catch it. Welcome. Thank you for joining the Bottom of the Glass Nation. Now, I admit, we tricked you into joining now. If you're still around next month, buddy, that's on you. Lionheart OG, $1.99. It is now. What the fuck does that mean? It is now. It is.
I don't know.
Okay, this guy.
I have no idea.
In the staff thread, especially. I don't get it. I even took Lionheart. I wasn't even going to talk about that.
He's a puzzle.
He's a fucking puzzle.
He's a puzzle.
Wrapped in an enigma.
He keeps us all on our toes.
Because we don't know what the fuck he's talking to. He's literally in a staff there. We got like 7 or 9 people in there. And all of us, we're talking, having a normal conversation. And now there's sometimes I know what he's kind of going after. But then everybody else goes, what the fuck did he just say?
And then Gen Z Kid thinks it's hilarious.
Oh,
he told us he loves it.
Yeah, he goes, I love it because I have no fucking clue. We're doing this talk, and all of a sudden he blurts out, he goes, I always eject my disc correctly.
Out of the blue.
I knew what he was doing, so I kind of got it. But then all of a sudden he goes, minor metal.
when there's a totally different conversation going.
You're what are metal? Mine are metal. He just throws shit out there.
Was it whatever's on his
He's talking about, I go to the thread and I'm trying, and I read back up trying to see what the fuck he's talking about. Maybe if I go back far enough, I can get some context. He said last night, he goes, I buried the dog. And there was a couple videos, and I'm like, I don't fucking get it. And Josh Maddox goes, oh, he's talking about the dog he buried. Now, am I supposed to be upset because his dog died? Because that's pretty serious. Or is he talking about some video of some drag queen who's dressed up like a dog or something? Because that was one of the videos. I'm like, I don't know how to respond to this. What the fuck are you talking about? He throws out things like, just like that. He goes like, well, now, here it is now. What? What the fuck is he talking about?
I don't know. I don't know. We
Okay.
received a PayPal for
This is twice tonight. I've got a vein popping out. Once from you and now once from him.
Okay, and think you're going to have both of us here next week for 10 days.
I'm staying in my room. I can't do this with the two of you.
Oh, we got $10 from David Pennock on PayPal. Didn't say where it was going.
David, if you don't say where that money goes, buddy, that goes to the whiskey fund. That helps fill that decanter that the Sun Valley Fox lacks so desperately. Don't forget that. Who's the Sun Valley Fox? I'm not getting into that right now. All right, let me jump back up here. Your Cobra says, General, what are your sports teams, football, basketball, baseball, etc.? Dodgers, Lakers, Rams, Broncos as my mistress team. And I guess I like the Golden Knights for hockey. I just do. There was just a... You remember why I like the Golden Knights? Because you and I got in a fight and I drove to Vegas by myself. Remember that?
Yes, you went to your brother's house. That's so cute.
No, I visited a brothel and I spent our 401k.
Yeah.
Don't make me sound stupid. Make me sound badass. Don't make me sound like I went to my little brother's house. You're like, you should be angry. You went to that brothel and you spent all our money on hookers and cocaine.
No.
Okay, again, if you're not going to lie for me, why are we married?
Sometimes
You're fucking this whole thing
I
up.
balance you out completely.
That's for sure.
What else is in the sheets?
Well, your Cobra, we got past that one. Lord Crispy, member for 13 months. Lord Crispy keeping his big red 1 status. Happy holidays. Love you guys. Thanks, Lord Crispy. Noel, edgiest cooking show ever. Is that a compliment?
Yes. It was great. Actually, Gen Z Kid said he would do cooking shows by himself.
Yeah, but he said it because he didn't like me being on the show. He goes,
well, you made him mad about the butter.
He goes, when you grabbed the butter as a measurement and you took the brick of butter and you read the numbers on the side and just ripped it apart and threw it in the pan, he said, I about lost it. But it was correct. It came out good. We've got time for that shit. Viewers, me, $2 or £2 or whatever it is love you all. Thank you, viewers. Appreciate you. Love you back. Melanie Cole. We are currently in Prim, getting ready to head to Stockton. So they're at State Line, and they're coming this way. Nice. Chris Wilson looking over here between the sheets. Chris dropped in $2. My whole screen is blue. 52 Monday. Glad I found you all. Cooking show. Awesome. Thank you, I think. Loud one, $5. They can request I steer the bus to where they need it. Doesn't mean I'll pay attention. I didn't know we had someone steering the bus.
I didn't either.
Because this bottom of the glass nation, when you guys sign up for that, when you become a member, whether you're gifted or you spend your own money, let me tell you, you have just joined a bus that is going about 60 miles an hour through a windy road in the mountains, going to jump over, they're going to go off the rails, it's going to go off, we're going to say something, and YouTube's going to ban us, the bus is going to go over the edge, and that's going to be it. But we're thankful you joined us. Welcome aboard.
Boy, everybody in here is doing all your little quotes from the cooking show. Patting the chicken. Stirring the garlic. And one is extra no sex olive oil.
That is so stupid. Virgin olive oil. Does that mean there's a non-virgin? There's olive oil that's been
fucked?
There's
robust.
No, not everything that's robust has had sex.
Well, I'm just saying.
Virgin olive oil, by definition, when you say there's virgin olive oil, that has to mean there's olive oil that is no longer a virgin.
That's true.
What is that called? Slutty olive oil?
We can name it that.
You guys are so confusing.
And you walked around going, yes, chef. Yes, chef.
Oh, I was so pissed. Oh, the other one was, do you know that my wife in the kitchen, there's measuring spoons and, there's teaspoon and tablespoon. I got that. She literally, no lie, no bullshit. I found these little measuring spoons and they're almost all the same size, which I think is bullshit. She probably bought them on Craigslist from, Afghanistan. But they say the measurement isn't like measurement says a pinch. The measurement says a dash. The measurement on the spoon said a little bit bigger, said a dollop. I'm like, what the fuck, man? First of all, those are like 1930s Depression era terminology.
Yes.
I mean, this is real grapes of wrath shit that I'm looking at.
Yes.
And they didn't have spoons for that.
I think I stole them from my mom.
Women just knew what a pinch was, what a dash was. They knew that shit. They didn't have a measuring spoon for it.
I don't know what to tell you.
I think who made that? Who decided what a pinch was?
Because recipe books were made like that years ago.
But
just add a pinch of salt.
Right.
Or a dash of pepper.
They relied on the common sense of the cook to know what a pinch was. There's no fucking way in 1931 there was a measuring spoon. I have to put a pinch of salt in. Can someone get me the measuring device? Women just threw in a pinch.
It's just a novelty piece. That's all.
You know what? I'm overheating here. Where's R2D2? R2, turn towards me,
Your
buddy.
blood pressure's up, that's why. So while we're waiting, $100 from Mrs. Four again on PayPal for Mom's new dining room table. And yes, I have started looking. I can't decide if I want to buy something, but I've had offers of people wanting to make one, which would be amazing. Just the delivery fee is going to kill us.
I think you should let me pick it.
No way.
I would be...
No. Absolutely not.
Can I go to IKEA and get
absolutely put it together shit?
Yeah,
no.
You can get I can get a dining room table that you can assemble the entire thing with an Allen wrench.
No.
It's true.
Nope. I also received $20 from Loud One on PayPal. I'm steering the bus. Doesn't mean we have any control. The steering shaft has been broken after the last tree. Oh, shush said I'm amazing.
It wasn't
annoying.
It wasn't broken. He fucking cut the steering on the bus.
But she loves me anyways. Wolford Heights Fund.
CJ Mason, $4.99. Which platform is your podcast on? Sorry, Spotify. We upload it to Anchor, which is part of Spotify, and then it goes everywhere. It's on Apple. There's 2 versions on Apple Podcast, and then it's on Google Podcast. The feed goes everywhere. Spotify puts the feed out everywhere. So you can, if you just Google Gen X Talks Podcast, or again, go to the website, genxtalks.com. That is a fun, interactive website that the kid has made. And you scroll down to the picture of the podcast. There's a link to the latest podcast, and there's also a link to all of the podcasts. Ta-da! Oh, Loud One, $5. Did we get everything from Home Depot? I don't know.
It's arriving.
Loud One sponsored quite a bit of stuff for the interior build of the studio.
Yes, it is. A few things arrived today. The bulk of it is arriving on Monday. All day it should be coming. So
Shoeless Joe Jackson, the Shoeless One, my favorite guy on here that used to play for the White Sox, gifted 5 Gen X Talks memberships. Who got them was Anthon Fries, Angela Chapman, Amanda Libby. Where's Amanda Libby been? That was a name. She was here a long time ago. I remember that name. Joseph Smith and Walters Scott. So all 5 of you, after the show's over, you can now go to the YouTube channel, the kids' YouTube channel, Gen X Talks, but go to the community section and you can see all the regular stuff, but you can see all the behind-the-scenes stuff. There's stuff that gets posted there just for members. Now that's you. Where are we at? 37 Hearst, member for 13 months. Bottom of the Glass Nation, 37 Hearst, got his big red one. Just lighting a Del Sol, he said. As a man after my own heart, Isla Del Sol. Yes, my favorite stogie. Thank you for that. That means there's 2 of us now that like those.
Yeah.
Patrick Tierney? Fuck, I'm fucking that name up. Patrick Tierney, $5. Sorry, just got here. Out target practicing with grandson. There you go. Good American tradition. I'm loving it. Beastly B. Member for 4 months. Bottom of the Glass Nation. Hi, you all. General and Gen X Mom. How are you beautiful people doing this fine evening? Bottom of the Glass all. I'm late, but I'm here now.
Well, welcome.
Just like the Titanic ghost ship that showed up in Ghostbusters 2. Better late than never.
Exactly.
All right. Why does that shit come to my mind?
Sometimes I wonder.
I don't understand how when I'm reading something or I'm saying some weird, who the fuck would say better late than something arriving late? There's so many other analogies for something that arrived late, and I'm thinking of Ghostbusters 2 and the Titanic ghost ship.
I don't know, babe.
There is so much wrong with me.
Absolutely. I totally
Fuck, I
agree
don't
with you
know
right there. See,
why.
that was supportive,
Well, yeah, because I said I was dumb.
but but I agreed with you, so I was supportive.
But why'd you wait till when I was saying bad stuff about myself? And
You
that's
didn't say what? You
I
said
said-
I should support you.
But
so
I said there was something
supporting you.
wrong with me. And now that's when you should argue. No, honey,
No,
there's
I was
nothing wrong.
supportive. I agreed.
We have to work on your timing. we really do, because you've got it backwards,
Oh.
completely fucking backwards.
Okay.
Bobby
Sorry.
Walter.
I'll work on that.
I don't think you will. Bobby Walter, $20. Turn my whole screen over here, looking over at my other monitor between the sheets where the big, fat, hairy, trippy pineapple is posting. Hoping you will be a good chap and invest this wisely on cheap booze. Pabst Blue Ribbon. Do you know what they did? And I'm not a Pabst Blue Ribbon guy.
What did they do?
Well, they looked at Bud Light and saw, when you do this, your sales do that.
Uh-huh.
So we want to be the opposite of this sales. Oh, who did they hire? Now I'm going to fuck it up. Shit. They hired a spokesman who drinks like 100 beers a day.
Holy crap.
What? God damn it.
You're giving out information and now you don't know what it is.
Yeah, now you got to look it up. Who did Pabst Blue Ribbon just hire?
Oh my goodness.
It's a name we know. It's a name we know, and they hired this guy like
I bet you they know it.
they're probably going to say it before I do. God damn it. I was right in the middle of something cool and I fucked it all up. Taking my broadcast support level down a notch.
Spokesperson is Wade Boggs.
Yeah, I think that was it. Wade Boggs.
Yep, Wade Boggs.
Yeah, they just hired him and said, okay, we're going to do the opposite of what Bud Light did. And he's like, cool, I drink a lot of beers all day long. I'm your guy.
Pabst Blue Ribbon names Wade Boggs an official spokesperson
You
4
see?
days ago.
How
Hall
cool-
of Fame third baseman.
How cool is that? See, they looked at the business model of Bud Light and said, okay, let's do the opposite. And it's going to work. They're going to get sales. People are going to buy their beer. Where are we at? Oh, my God. Okay, I got to blow through these. Viewers, me, love y'all, $2. I got that one. CJ Mason, the $5 goes to the Whiskey Fund for sure. Sorry, it's sent through my business PayPal. That doesn't matter how it gets here. Just got to have a little context. Dennis Fox, member for 14 months. Okay, that has to be the longest one I've ever seen. I have not seen a 14-month one yet. 14 months?
I don't think I've seen one.
That's I'm telling you, he's been a big red one for a long time now. Grizzly dropped in 13 months. That's another big one. Grizzly from Israel, our number 2 guy over there. Mr. Blackstar, member for 1 month. Bottom of the Glass Nation. All hail the bottom of the Glass Nation. Yes, sir. That's how we roll. That's what we believe. Phil Reith, member for 8 months. He's an extra. Thanks, Phil, for sticking around. Shoeless one, $10 for Lions Apple Crown Fund. I got you, big guy. You know what?
What?
You have not bought any Apple Crown. 0. You know that's what he drinks.
I understand that.
You know, you get on here and you get on the podcast and you get in front of a camera microphone. You act like you're all lion friendly and lion. You've done nothing to accommodate him when he arrives. Nothing set up. I'll be surprised if you even have clean sheets on his bed. You are a whole different person in real life. I can't look at you right now. I got to look away.
I just got a message from the Sun Valley Fox.
Yeah?
Do you care? Or you don't want to talk to me now?
Well, I have to because we have a business relationship.
Oh.
So go ahead and do your business job.
So Mrs. Four better be paying attention.
Mrs. Four needs to pay attention to the Sun Valley Foxes.
Well, it's
Okay.
it's to everyone, but she needs to be right
I could
here.
divulge a little thing that she said on the staff thread today, too, if I wanted to.
Sun Valley Fox says, "Hi, Gen X Mom. Chair number 3 is looking awesome. I'll be there for the best bar ever. Love you." Confirmed. Sun Valley Fox will be there.
So now you've got Iceman from Bodfish. He's showing up.
Yes.
You've got Sun Valley Fox showing up. David Black's in one of the chairs. Loud One is
I'm
gonna-
circling the wagons.
You are circling. You literally
Two Bear
are.
will be on the barbecue.
Two
I
Bears?
confirmed. He will be
Yeah.
cooking.
Two Bear wants to grill to free me up to do what I do.
Yes.
Cigar, whiskey, and socialize.
Yes.
All right. So we have 7 chairs at the. Now there can be more people in the background running around. But at the chairs at the grill, we got David Black, Sun Valley Fox, Iceman from Bodfish. Where's another one? Who'd I miss?
Dr. McDreamy.
Maybe you're working on Dr. McDreamy.
He said he was going to check the calendar. Yes.
You're working on Dr. McDreamy. Oh, Loud One.
Oh, yeah.
So if McDreamy comes, that only leaves 2 stools available. 2 spots. That's it. It's filling up fast.
Did you put Trippy on there? Trippy's coming?
Trippy's coming. He didn't ask for a seat at the barbecue, though.
Okay.
Trippy just wants to gallivant around the backyard.
Oh, everybody will love that.
He's going to come in his horse costume, medieval games. He's going to gallop around and talk. Yeah, it's just...
He'll be doing cannonballs off the diving board.
He likes to pretend he's a horse.
Oh.
Mainly for the girth from the waist down. But let him do what he wants.
So we're trying to entice Mrs. Four a little bit because the Sun Valley Fox will be here, but we don't know.
Should we just reserve the golden chair for her and not let anyone have it in the hopes that she shows up?
I never know.
We could do that. All right, where was I? I was right in the middle of stuff. Sun Valley Fox interrupted me again. God damn that guy. Old people.
Well, we know he's watching.
Yeah, we know he's watching. Phil Reith, remember for 8 months I got that one. Shoeless Joe for Lions Apple Crown Fund. I read that one and made fun of my wife all in one breath, which worked out well. Jason Bertrand, cooking show with mom and the kid for Father's Day.
I know. I thought about that. But we're not going to be here. We're going to be at the car show.
Oh, that is right. Yeah.
I believe that's Father's Day weekend.
If you guys want to celebrate Father's Day that weekend, show up to Two Bears has put on a big classic car show down at his car dealership in Fontana. You got to come down there and check it out. It's on the website, genxtalks.com. There's a car show link. Boom, takes you to a page with all the details. It's free. It's fun. And I'm going to be there. So come on, let's go. JJ Gosnell.
I'm going to be there too.
What's that?
I'm going to be there too.
Oh, yeah. And my wife's going to be there too.
And Gen Z Kids are going to be there.
And Gen Z Kids going to be there too. Okay, can we move on now?
All right, that's good.
All right.
I feel better now.
Jesus
Thanks.
H. Christ, you guys are stealing the limelight here from me. Just can't.
You told me to pipe in whenever,
Okay, I may have given you bad instructions. Let's start over. You can talk when I cue you in, and you can only support when I point. You talk, just like Moneyball.
Okay. Oh, now? Oh, okay. We'll try that, please.
Jason Giambi's on base average.
352. No, I
352. JJ Gosnell, member for 14 months, bottom of Glass Nation. What's his record for beers drank on a plane? Yeah, Wade Boggs has a record for that. That's why they teased about him having 100 beers in a day. I want to say he drank 36 beers. I think he put away.
Wade Boggs?
Yeah.
Holy.
Well, he's not talking about me. I don't drink beer. Right. I drink adult beverages.
I have another message from the Sun Valley Fox for Mrs. Four. He said, Gen X mom, Mrs. Four next to me. I will love it.
Wow. He wrote that with his wife sitting next to him. The balls on that guy. Sun Valley Fox, Cojones Grande. Cojones Grande.
I'm working on it, brother. I'm working on it, okay? I'm working on it.
All right, where are we at?
Trying to make it happen.
Bobby Walter, $5. Olive oil is normal. Popeye was her pimp. Ron Waters, our dining room table is made by Kendall. Highly recommend them. There's snap-on tools, and we do that, and there's high and low snap-on tools. There's like mayonnaise that I prefer. There's brands of is there brands of tables?
I'm sure there is, but I haven't looked too deeply. I don't know that many. But.
Do you remember the one in Beverly Hills Cop that was for $100,000? Oh boy! And it had those mannequins doing this, and Beverly Hills Cop, he goes, how much is this piece? He goes, oh, this was $120,000. Get the fuck out of here. No, it's a very important piece. I'm serious. Remember that?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Because if you left me hanging, I could not go further with that
Bronson Pinchot.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Did you hear that pop?
Yeah, you pulled that out of your ass.
I did.
What, Bronson?
I did.
That was well played.
Thank you.
I like that. That's my girl. That is my girl over there. Does your girl have pulls like that? Not a sexual reference. That's a movie pull, a movie reference. Get your mind out of the fucking gutter, all of you.
Also, the Sun Valley Fox said she is not at home at the moment.
Well, that explains a lot. Ron Waters, our dining room table is made by Kendall. I read that one. Paul S., welcome an extra. I hope everybody welcomed Paul when he joined up. Super Flu Anxiety superfluous, anxiety. Hookers and blow? That is certainly a Gen X saying. For Gen X mom, as a bottom of the glass nation has multiple narratives, how do you Gen X women stand out from the preceding generations?
I think we're a lot more fun. No, I don't know.
I would say so. Yeah. How does Gen X women stand? I think if I had
We're very confident.
That's true. But I think if I had to summarize Gen X women versus other generations, generally they're prettier and dirtier and will do more shit. That's true. All of them. Let's go. Love my Gen X women. All my harem. I love my harem. Phoenix Commissar General, I could have sworn that when Trippy takes the reins on Google Sheets, it's called the tablets. That's true. Because I didn't want to have a guy between the sheets.
Yes.
It's funny when I say, my
Leave it to Marcus to straighten you out.
Yeah, my wife is between the sheets, or Ashley's between the sheets, or back when Allie was there, we had Allie between the sheets. And then when a guy goes in there, you don't want to, we call it tablets now. They're stone tablets. Trippy.
Hold on. I'm interrupting. We have a person in here. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. Dirt Dummy. Dirt Dummy is the thing. He says, I don't know why I'm here. This is stupid. The shorts are great, but this is always time. This is always time.
Who the fuck cares what this guy says?
Dirt Dummy.
Hey, Dirt, do you know what? Should we shut the whole thing off? Should we all just go away? Should the couple hundred of us that are hanging out, drinking and smoking and having, should we all shut it down because you don't like it? Because your opinion matters? Dirt Dummy. Do you have such pull, such sway that we should all capitulate? I don't even want to put you in the shed. Somebody just get the fucker out of here. Make him leave and not come back. Somebody find his name and put the fucking little ban on it. Yeah, there you go. Take a dirt nap. That's the Dirt Dummy needs to take a dirt nap. Find his fucking name and just click him out. Who gives a shit what this guy thinks?
I believe all the moderators just took that guy out just right now. They just took them all out.
Now remember, when they ban someone from the channel, this is the beauty of YouTube, and I love this part of YouTube. And I did confirm this with YouTube. Yes, we talk to YouTube all the time. And I did ask, and they said, yes, when you ban someone from your channel, they can see all your videos, they can read all the comments, but they can't comment. They think they're typing. They can type and hit send, but no one sees it but them. I can't tell you what a genius guy. That had to be a Gen X guy that did that on YouTube. It had to be somebody who worked there with Generation X, because when you kick them out, it's not like they can't see, because they're still watching the YouTube videos. They're still watching the advertising. They're still participating, right, in the whole process. We just don't got to hear from their fucking asses anymore. Their loudmouth has to go away. That dude right now, that dirt nap dillhole right now is fucking in here. He's typing like a mad dog and hitting enter. Typing and hitting. No one's fucking knows. We can't see it. He's in there thinking that, I really got a hold of them. They're not responding. No, not because you're brilliant. Yeah, you're still kind of a fuck up that lives in your mom's basement, you keyboard fucking warrior. But we can't see you anymore. So, you know what? We did have, hold on. We have a lovely parting gift for, hang on. I got it around here somewhere. Let me find it. Oh, wait, hold it. Hey, just for you, buddy. Have a nice day.
All right, move on in the sheets.
What the fuck, man? Mike Dawson says, hydrate. Yes, sir. Lynn H. says, Mrs. Gen X looks like she is in the Oval Office tonight. She is. Madam President, you are commanding the Oval Office.
Yes, I am.
Well done, Lynn, for seeing that. Mm-hmm. Patrick Tierney, $5 pronounced like tear in your eye, the knee in your leg. Now quit fucking my name up.
That's awesome.
Okay, Tierney. It would really help if you just spelled it Tierney. That would help out a ton. I don't know why you got to use there's a lot of extra vowels in that name that aren't needed, in my opinion. Just a Tiff, member for 14 months, bottom of the Glass Nation. With that lineup at the bar, it sounds like a giant sausage fest. Wow. Swinging dicks. She's like, we're just lining up the bar, but there's no women. There's just a bunch of swinging dicks there. There's a sausage fest. I'm sorry. Please let me continue with the beratement I'm getting from Tiff. Oh, it jumped. Where'd it go? With that lineup at the bar, it sounds like a giant sausage fest. You need to have some ladies there. If I lived closer, I'd offer to come take a seat.
Oh, Tiff would be great at that bar.
She is wonderful We hung out with her in Las Vegas. I was so glad to get to know her.
Me too.
Absolutely a pleasure beyond words.
She would be great at the bar with
She
all
would.
you guys.
She would. Bahama butt. Bahama.
What?
Bahama butt.
What?
Bahamut. Bahamut.
Okay.
Bahamut. Bahamute. Andre the Giant holds the record for beers drunk on a plane.
Okay.
Wait, did they ask who holds the record for beers on a plane?
I don't know.
Or how many beers did Wade Boggs have on a plane?
I don't know.
Maybe Wade Boggs was with Andre the Giant on the plane, and we have to divide by 2 when we get the answer.
That's kind of strange.
I'm on to something there. Disney
Okay,
Kid member
well,
for 12
good.
months. Big red one. I haven't seen Disney Kid around in a minute.
I've seen him. He's popped in here and there.
I
They've
miss
been
him.
busy.
I miss him and Cali Cat. I don't know where they went, but anyway. All right.
Around.
Where were we? We had something else in here. Dum. Okay. Normally, if you fill this glass and I drink it one more time, the answer at the bottom of the glass is I can explain if there is or isn't aliens in outer space. I've got the answer.
You know the answer?
I know the answer.
But it's at the bottom of that glass.
Yep, but I got to go get it, and there's nothing there, so it's
How
like
do you know the answer to that question?
because I'm well versed.
Well, you got to take me off screen if I'm going to get up and go do that.
All right, you're off screen. No, if she fills this up, you're off screen. If he fills this up, well, don't trip over, lady, because she's like
Snoring.
she's hanging out with us for the show. It's my daughter's dog is staying with us still. They all left, but she left the dog here, and the dog just worships me now and follows me around. So that makes sense, right? Okay.
But sleeps on my side of the bed.
You're making me look bad in
Hold
front
on,
of my
put me
people.
back on.
All right. So I'm going to drink this, and we are going to, as we do on this program, we're going to solve the mysteries of the universe one at a time. And tonight, I'm going to give you a reasonable answer to: are there aliens in outer space? And do they visit? Have they visited? Now, I've been on this planet for half a century, a little over half a century plus a nickel, if you want to know the truth. And I was born in December 25th in the year of our Lord, 1967. Do the math, and you'll have it. And as a keen observer of human nature, I have finally come to a determination that I can explain this. Now, this is at the bottom of this glass. You will drink it with me. Remember, this is a symbiotic relationship. I drink and tell you stories. You drink and believe them. It doesn't work if one of us isn't drinking, because my stories won't be any good. And if you're not drinking to believe them, then you're just going to sit there and shake your head. And what fun is that? No. We have to keep continuing here. So circle the wagons, bottom up, scrub the pomegranate stains off the counter, and let's go. All right, you're back on camera. So make sure you're paying attention.
I'm just reading comments because I'm having problems with the chat tonight.
Okay.
It's kind of weird. But okay.
So let me explain this to you. Now, sweetheart, you can look at me with some condescending eyes. You can determine if I'm telling the truth. Look me in the eyes and tell me if I'm telling the truth. All right.
Okay.
So the North Sentinel Island in the Andaman Islands. I had to write that down so I wouldn't fuck it up. This is a forbidden island. Some of you have seen little videos of it. It's a forbidden island, and it's out in the South Pacific area of the world. And the reason it's a forbidden island is because there's nothing really much on there, but there's an indigenous people called the Sentinel Islands, North Sentinel Island, the Sentinelese, I think they're called. And they don't know that there's a world out there. 2 fishermen got lost and at sea and washed up on their island, and these people see this boat, this craft come up, wash up on their shore, and these 2 strange people get out and they kill them. They don't want any time. On the rare occasion that a boat goes to their island, they all run out there with spears and rocks and like, get the fuck out of here, because we don't understand you. You're really fucking weird. The boat landed, they killed him. Doesn't that sound an awful lot like Roswell, Mexico? What did we do to the aliens? They crash landed in Roswell. We fucking captured them up. Okay, you with me so far? Okay, good. Glad you're coming along with me. So if you think about this island, which is totally on planet Earth, this is how we deal with them, how they deal with us. There is an island of people that have been there 60,000 years. on the rare occasion that some outsider shows up, it's completely foreign to them. The technology we arrive with is what the fuck? They're scared. We try to come on the island. They fuck with us. Some people have gone to the island, grabbed up a couple of those dudes and took them away to try to talk to them, to try to experiment on them, to try to grab them out of the island, just like aliens do to us. All right?
Okay.
You with me so far? This is not a long walk. Again, go along with me.
Okay.
Supporting.
Got it. Okay, yeah.
This is supporting.
Okay, sorry. I'm there with you.
Perhaps because this is totally understandable what we're doing as a people, as a planet, what we're doing to these sentinelese on this island is it is kind of, we've said to the whole world, it's off limits, don't go there, leave these people alone. They don't know about us, they don't like us. The rare times you show up, things get fucked up. What if aliens do that to us? What if all the aliens go, all right, look, don't go to Earth. It's kind of off limits. They're a weird people. We go there, they're going to fuck with us. So just leave them alone. Just move on. We do that on Earth. We drive ships around them. We don't fly planes overhead. We continue on growing as a planet without them. We intentionally, every country has agreed, we'll just stay away. What the fuck? Stay away from them. We leave them alone. They think they are the center of the universe, their island, their people. They don't understand when a few things creep in, so they push it away. That's us. The aliens, we are the sentinelese. That's us. The aliens have just got all together and said, look, Earth's kind of fucked up. They don't appreciate us being around there. They're kind of stuck in their ways. They don't want our new technology. So let's all just agree to stay away. And they do. Which is why they're not around very often. Now, do we see strange lights and some shit get fucked up? Yeah. But then so do these people on this island. Every now and then a plane flies over, it's not supposed to, or a boat gets too close, it's not supposed to. Some shit happens, and they have to incorporate what they just saw, and they probably go back home and go, I just saw something floating in the air, and it had blades, and it was, and they don't know it's a helicopter. They don't fucking know. So they make up stories about us. We make up stories about aliens. We are the sentinelese people of the universe. The universe has said, stay away from Earth. Fuck those guys. Don't go over there. They're a bunch of assholes. And they're just as likely to kill you if you show up. That's us. Do you understand aliens are real now? And they just avoid us because we're peons compared to them. We're angry, ungrateful, unbridled peons. And they don't give a shit about us. Have I now correctly explained to you? Have I unlocked? Have I solved for everyone here the question that we've been asking for centuries? Are we alone in the universe? No, we're not.
Wow, that's deep.
We are just assholes on Gilligan's Island. Nothing more.
That's deep.
You're welcome, America.
Snaps.
You're welcome.
I can't snap tonight.
And Denmark. You guys got that one for free. I didn't even charge you for that one.
Snaps?
Snaps, yeah. Thank you. You guys got that one for free. Okay, now that we've solved one of the mysteries of the universe. Oh, my God. Mrs. Forwatton, hold on. I need my boots for this.
That's what I'm saying.
Come on. It's a true story, man. It's absolutely a true story. Or true, it's a story, but still, you get what I'm going with this. All right. Look, someone out here is going to go, I was abducted by aliens. That's what they said.
Where's Lion with this?
Yeah, where's Lion with our fucking conspiracy theorist guy? He's probably writing this shit down, and he's going to start a cult tomorrow going, I got it figured out. It came to me in a divine providence on Bottom of the Glass Nation.
It's at the bottom of my glass.
That's right. There's going to be the whole new branch of the Davidians out there, and it's going to be led by Lionheart tomorrow morning. Oh my God, Don Man Channel $1.99. Thank you, Don Man. The Disney kid, Callie Kid, has been hurting still while we have been healing from the car accident. Still, she sends her love, General. I've been keeping tabs on what you guys have written in Discord, but then you stopped writing in Discord. I didn't see it anymore. Don Man Channel $1.99. I got my whiskey ready for us to figure life out there. Don Man Channel or Chanel. What's two N's? Is that Channel or Chanel?
Channel?
Don Man.
Channel?
Yeah.
Channel.
He knew, grab the whiskey and be prepared to solve with me. That's right. Solving for X. That's what we do here. It's math.
Gen X.
Gen X, solving for Gen X. Robert Lundgren, that's the same island that a missionary tried to bring them Bibles and they filled him up with arrows. Yes, that's true. That's true. Hey, and truthfully, if an alien came down and tried to impose his religion on me, I'd have to shoot him. That's a true story.
All right.
Ben Awesome, you need to wear a cape, sir. Outstanding. Carry on. Oh, you know what? I got a question here. Let me. It's not really a poll question. Let me just ask. If I was to wear a cape and become a superhero,
Oh, God.
what? Why
There
are you
we
laughing?
go.
This is a serious conversation.
Oh, no, I'm totally supportive.
Okay. Thank you. There, you did it right that time.
Right. Okay.
Okay. What would my superhero name be? Or what would my superpower be? Ooh. If I'm going to be a superhero and get a cape, you got to have a name. And don't make me doctor anything, because doctors are always evil. They're always evil. If you have an advanced degree, you become a bad guy.
If you keep touching that microphone, it's going to break again. It's bending weird. Just telling you.
The microphone is bending in the shape it was designed to.
I don't know, but okay.
Oh, my God. Quit fucking with my mic. General Discord.
General X.
Cookie
Somebody
Monster.
said General X.
The beard. You're already Santa.
Doesn't Bigfoot live in California?
No, he lives in Washington, central and above Oregon, all the way into Washington. You know,
Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt. Yeah. All right. So where were we? We had more stuff to talk about.
So, Memorial Day is Monday.
Okay.
I think you should raise a glass to all the superheroes of the military.
I can't.
Get me
Get
off.
on screen. Wait, what was that?
Get me off the screen.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for being specific, because you said get me off.
The screen.
Okay, because that took me in a whole other direction. I was going to end the live stream abruptly. Here
Get
you
me
go.
off the screen.
Oh, we almost ended the live stream abruptly. No, we did.
Do your speech.
Doing my speech. Well, Memorial Day. Yeah.
Fathers, grandfathers, uncles, brothers.
I bet every one of us in here knows someone who has served or is serving. And we are a volunteer army. People who have served recently. I think the only time we had a draft, I think, was Vietnam. Might have been Korea, too. I don't know. I don't recall. I was very young at the time. But we are a volunteer army, and the volunteers, people that are willing to put their lives on the line to make sure that we're safe. And I don't think there's ever enough kind words. I don't think there's enough patriotism in this country that can ever repay them, not just for the ones who fought and spilled blood or died. No. I'm not. Just the commitment to saying, I will wear the uniform and I'm ready. If called upon, I will go. That's huge. That's absolutely one of the hugest commitments you can ever make for total strangers. Oh yeah, for your wife, your kids, or your husband and your kids. I got that. Yeah, for everybody. But also for strangers, for an entire country that doesn't even know your name. So I'll raise one right now for the Memorial Day that I may not be online. To all of you, I couldn't say thank you in enough words, but I will raise this glass and tell you that I appreciate everything that you've done and the commitment you've offered. Thank you, guys. Oh, all right. You are back on camera, lovely.
All right, thank you. That was good. That was amazing. Thank you for doing that.
You're welcome. Bobby Walter, $10. I don't even know what that says. Fayette Bast. What is that? And why is my phone going off? Who the fuck is beeping? I swear to God, if this is staff thread, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. And it is. Staff is just going crazy. Fuckers. All right. I don't know what that. Bobby Walter, $10. Turn my screen. Yellow says Fayette Bast. Am I supposed to know Pig Latin on this one? Is that what this is? Is
I
Pig
can't
Latin?
see it. I can't help you. Sorry.
Dice Nashira, thank you for your content, General. My son and I love your shows. Thank you very much, and thank you for contributing. You've been around a while now, and I appreciate it whenever I see your name go by. I truly do. Josh Maddox, member for 14 months, Bottom of the Glass Nation. The Deuterino can be your superhero name.
The Deuterino.
The Deuterino. Best ever bar, Josh Maddox. Thanks, man. Mrs. Fort Watton, member for 14 months, Bottom of the Glass Nation. Mrs. Fort Watton is on staff. Mrs. Fort Watton is the bookkeeper. She is the timekeeper, and she is the purveyor of history of Gen X Talks.
She's the historian.
The historian, because when I fuck up, she's right there to correct me.
Yes,
No. Not just in typical womanly fashion, because all women can remember the shit you did 10 years ago and bring it up like that. No. Mrs. Ford does it with style and elegance and grace to where you really feel like you fucked up. Now that's above and beyond the call. Thank you, Mrs. Ford. She says you're already a superhero.
That's very nice.
Very kind, my dear. Very kind. 37 Hearst, $5. Cheers to all that served and that will serve. I agree with you. Stephen Baxter, Memorial Day is to remember those who died in active service, not just those who made the decision to volunteer. So, I know that. I absolutely know that. So what? I chose to expand my drink, my glass, my level of gratitude to include everyone. Now, if you feel slighted in some respect, tough shit. I knew what I was saying, and I meant every word of it. Where are we? Mr. Fatty, my cousin's son just graduated today, and he becomes a Marine at the end of June, going to Paris Island in South Carolina for basic training. Very thankful for him and very proud of him. He's a jarhead. Well, Mr. Fatty, according to Stephen Baxter, we're not allowed to talk about anybody who's serving. We can only talk about people who've died because Stephen Baxter said so. Fortunately, this is my show, not his. Mr. Fatty, tell your son I said thank you. Or your cousin's son, sorry. Tell him I said thank you. Jeffrey Swaney, United States Airborne Ranger here. Jeffrey, we're not allowed to talk about your service because you didn't die. And Stephen Baxter says you didn't die, so Memorial Day, just shut the fuck up and wait your turn. Your day's coming at the end of summer, okay? Not right now, all right? We got to go to what Stephen Baxter says. Stephen Baxter says he's a man. Carl Girard, our favorite Frenchman, $9.99. Turn the whole screen yellow. For Memorial Day, rest in peace, Gramps, U.S. Marine, Iwo Jima, 4 purple hearts.
Wow.
Holy shit,
That's
which I have.
amazing.
My hero, miss and love you.
That's amazing.
My grandfather did not have any purple hearts. He was in the Army in World War II, and I miss my grandfather all the time. So, Carl, if I had a drink, I'd raise it to you right now because the grandpa thing really tears at me more than I let on. And I'm with you, my friend. I'm with you. All right. So we got all the way back to the top right here. We can go to the top. Please erase the Stephen Baxter comment unless you want me to keep commenting on it. I think we're done with him. I mean, listen, just try to keep the IQ level above 50. Help me out. Thank you. All right, so there was other things in here. I had some notes before. Okay, there's a couple quick things that I want to tell you. Everyone is emailing me about the reparations for slavery in California. I'm getting a lot of that. So
Still, okay.
Let me just cover that real quick.
We're going to do a little politics.
Real quick. Well, I'm responding to their emails. I mean, I'm not choosing something, but
It's a little deep subject.
I'm going to touch.
Okay.
Touch.
Okay.
See,
Okay.
this is the noise I use for light touch. That's all. Why you look confused?
Because that doesn't sound like a light touch.
What am I supposed to do? Ting. That light touch.
Okay, that's a little better.
Okay. Gavin Newsom, governor of California, promised $5.5 million to every black person, slave, descendant that you can figure out, and it's not going to work. Just stop. The quick version is the calculations of the boxes you have to check off. You had to live here. Some of them you had to live here between 1933 and 1971, and you got like $13,000.
I lived during that time.
Barely. And you're not black, and you weren't oppressed. So shut up.
How do we know?
I know you're not black. You're Hungarian. You've told me. Your parents have told me. So anyway,
I identify as black, and that I was born during that time.
Oh my God! You can't change when you were born.
Why? We could change everything else.
I don't like her anymore.
I still fall under 1971, so
Okay, so you
I identify as
for
black.
3 years you would get those reparations if you can prove you were oppressed at 3 years old.
Oh, I was.
They wouldn't let me out of my fucking crib.
I couldn't get out of the crib. I couldn't
only
get
had
out of the
one choice in
house.
bottle,
I had
it
to
was
have a
milk.
supervisor with me wherever I went. They wouldn't let me eat by myself.
could
Couldn't
only
even
get-
go to the bathroom by
I
myself.
could only get white milk, no chocolate milk.
I was oppressed.
You were oppressed. Oh my God.
So I think I deserve those.
There's
3
so many
years.
ways. Oh, there's one you get $12,000 if you can prove that the housing authority oppressed you. If
Yes,
you weren't,
the person in charge of the house oppressed me.
what the fuck are you taught? You were
My
3.
mom and dad were the housing authority.
And they didn't give you the crib you wanted?
That's exactly
You wanted
it.
the crib in the bigger room?
I was burned during that time.
Okay,
So I was oppressed.
No, you were abused. We're getting to that. So there's so many facets to this guerrilla math that calculates this money. No one's ever going to get all of it. And then on top of that, when it was brought up to the state legislature, the Democrats in the state, all the Republicans go, fuck no, we're not voting for this. Never going to happen. Don't bring it to the floor. We're not doing it. The Democrats said, we don't want to talk about it.
Oh, really?
Aren't you blindly supporting your governor? They're like, I said, I'm not talking about it. Shortly thereafter, in other Gavin Newsom news, just to relay, because they can't come out and say, dude, what the fuck did you just do? We're not doing this. We're not even behind you on this. Don't bring this up. You're going to get
They're going
voted
to use
down.
all that lottery money.
They don't have any left. That's such a heist. So there was a vote. See, now, the clean air standards for California are coming due over the next 6 and 8 years. We're not even close to meeting the goals that we were supposed to. So Newsom comes in.
Oh, gosh.
And why are we not? Because they put these EPA restrictions and choked everybody. They choked out small business. They choked out progress. They choked out everything that was good about California and leading the way. And they made it environmentally impossible for you to do anything, which was their goal. That's always the liberals' goal, is to choke everything down and nothing. Return the planet to its natural habitat, and we can all walk around riding horses naked. That's what they want. So Gavin Newsom sees this. He's like, oh, shit, we're not going to meet the goals. So he pushes a bill that I call the hurry up bill. And all it did was it released all of these sanctions and all of this stuff so you could hurry. It sidelined all these things for a couple, 2 or 3 years so you could hurry and get all the infrastructure done, get all the roads done, get everything back up to where it was supposed to be. And then they could say, see, the Democratic way worked. And we would say, well, no, you released all of the restrictions for a couple years and we got back on track. And he would say, no. It was all us, the 30 years of Democratic liberal rule, and we did it. And he got voted down by his own Democrats. They went, fuck no, we're not doing this. Don't bring up the reparations to a vote. We're going to tell you no. Don't make us do it publicly. Then on top of that, he had this lightning fast track way to get California to the end goal of the liberal agenda, and they voted it down unanimously. They said no. He's like, now that went public, and he's like, fuck. You guys are supposed to be on my side. A lot like being married to you. You know, you get kicked in the balls. So it's not going to happen. The state legislature is not going to vote for $800 billion in reparations to nobody was a slave in California. Nobody owned a slave in California. And California was not a slave state.
No, it wasn't.
Do you know the only thing they hang their hat on?
What's that?
They said that there was a law before slavery was abolished. It was a federal law, and it said when they still said slaves were property, there was a law that said if you're a slave owner in Georgia and your slave gets away and you have to go to another state to retrieve your property, to retrieve your slave, then this federal law allows you to do that. And some states said, fuck no. We don't care if that's a federal law. You're not doing that. We don't agree.
Okay.
California said, well, if slaves run away to California and the slave owner wants to go get them, you can come get them.
So we were a sanctuary state like years ago?
No.
Oh, you said to come get them.
They can come get them.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
they said, see, so that's the same thing as being a slave state if you allowed that federal law. And it's like, what the fuck, man?
Wow, they're really grasping
That's
straws.
a reach. That's the only thing that they can hang their argument on, and everyone has just said it's not fucking happening. And the problem is that everybody ramped up support for Newsom, like, oh, minorities are all, and then he's like, yeah, I don't think I'm really going to be able to do it, and they're all turning on him now, going, you motherfucker, you can't, because He promised it, and now it's gone. So, yeah, that was one. They got that one thing was never going to happen. They're never going to vote on it. And just to be sure, his own party said, quit your fucking shit. They voted it down unanimously. It didn't even make it out of committee. He's done. So there's two things that got hit pretty hard. Just want you to know. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, everyone's talking about AI. You know what the kid told me today?
What's that?
The kid told me today that there's artificial intelligence, there's an AI that studied Drake's music. I guess he's a pop singer, or a rap singer.
Yeah.
They studied his music. This AI studied it and could replicate it perfectly to where you can't tell if it's really him or this AI just studies all of his music and says, okay, and it replicates a song. And they're like, okay, did it download this song or did it create this song? No one could tell the difference.
Ooh, that's creepy.
It gets worse. The kid told me that they told this AI, now that you've done this with Drake, make a song. Make a Drake song. So this AI taking the whole body of Drake's work and how he writes and how he sings and his rhythms and made a song, and then they told people it was the new Drake song, and people went, that's fucking awesome. Wasn't even him. Wasn't even him.
Oh, that's kind of creepy. I don't know about that.
So the kid, we're driving around in the truck today getting some errands done. He says, so what do you think about that? And I only had one thing to say. This was a teachable moment in Generation X. And I said, I don't give a shit about all that. Well, I do. There's a lot of it I do give a shit about. But I said, I pulled the Skynet. I pulled the fucking Skynet on him. I said, when AI becomes self-aware, it'll be too late to pull the plug. Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong. You guys know what I'm saying. Tell me I'm wrong. Yeah, true story. That's not even true. It's a story. It really happened. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, so you guys ain't doing the kids do my drill. We talk about that. Skip over that. Do that for next time.
We're skipping over that?
Yeah, skip over that. Oh,
Can you believe it's almost been an hour and a half already?
Can we talk about how much I hate Two Bear?
Really? You want to go there tonight?
I'm feeling it. One more drink and I'll do it. I swear to God, I'll do it. One more drink and I'll hate on Two Bear. Wow. No, I've got reasons.
You do, huh?
Two Bear's senior staff member here. He's a sergeant at arms. So he's risky to make a run at.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get your little pretty ass off screen. You're off screen
Okay.
now. And you can fill the glass. And we will go into the I Hate Two Bear segment of the program. All right? It's a true story. In fact, I can get to some of that right now. She's pouring my drink. Boom, 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 boom. And I will go. I even have a picture. I have a picture that I typed. I typed Two Bears Dubage. And I got a picture. All right. Well, you can't go. Yeah, you got to say goodbye.
Yeah.
Okay. So here we go. Let me go with Two Bears thing here. Before she leaves, she's running out of steam. So am I. Okay. Let me cover some of the. Real quick before we do this one, I got to do something. I want to let you know we are moving from California.
Okay. When?
As soon as we can. We're moving to New York City.
No, we're not.
Yes.
No.
And I have a reason.
I'm not on screen.
No, you can't be right now. They're listening.
Okay. We are not going to New York.
We are. Look
No.
right there. What does it say on the screen? Mayor Eric Adams signs a bill into law outlawing weight discrimination in New York City. So when I go to a restaurant and I pull it, when you and I go to an all-you-can-eat buffet, they can't stop me at the door and go, no, none for you. You're too fat. You make us go broke. I don't hear that. No. Can't hear that. They got to let me in now. Dating, if I begin dating again, women can't say no because I'm fat. That would be discriminating. You can't say no. If I want to go on a date, you got to do it. The mayor signed it into law. We're packing our stuff Beverly Hillbillies style, and we're going over to New York City.
Maybe you are.
Just telling you how it goes there. All right. There's another one, too. This will get to this one. The Sports Illustrated model spills how she scored with an NFL star boyfriend on a dating app. She wrote this. Do you see her? She needed a dating app? She needed a dating app. She had to find a guy, and then she says, I scored. Honey, you could have scored with me for free, no dating app at all. Okay, for free. We could have gone to New York where you couldn't have said no, hence the new law. And dating, you had to have a dating app to get a guy. Bullshit. I call bullshit on that whole fucking thing. All right. Oh yeah, and happy birthday to the Golden Gate Bridge. On this day in history, the Golden Gate Bridge opens to the public. I got 2 stories to tell you about the Golden Gate Bridge. They're real quick. One, they start painting that bridge, and they paint all the way across, and it takes a year to get to the other end, and then they have to start over again because of the salt water. So the bridge is always being painted. It always needs painting and refurbishing all the time. That's one. Number 2, I thought this was a wonderful trick of the Democratic Party at the time, who was running San Francisco at the time. They said, we're going to build the Golden Gate Bridge. It's going to be a toll bridge. We're going to charge you to go across the bridge. However, with the number of users that we feel will be using the Golden Gate Bridge, and we're charging you money to go across the bridge, within about a year or 18 months, the bridge should be paid for. Once the bridge is paid for, then the bridge will be free.
Still waiting.
Still waiting for that bridge to be free.
Still waiting.
Because it was paid off pretty fucking quick, and they went, this is a really great revenue source. And basically, you can tell people, if you don't fucking like it, drive around.
Hey, Kevin Grimes wants to know if New York City will get rid of the laws against large soda and buffet if it's illegal to discriminate against weight. Will they get rid of it?
They just have to raise the prices, because when they see a fat guy like me coming, they say, we sir, we know it was all you can eat for $4.99, but you're over the weight limit. It is $31.99. It's not discriminating. It's charging per pound for me too.
And Mrs. Forrest said dating apps aren't just for losers.
There's no way that girl needed it. There's no way that girl needed a dating app. There's no way. She says, I scored an NFL player with a dating app. Are you fucking kidding me? I could score an NFL player if I looked like that. I could. Jesus Christ. I'm just telling you. Oh, God.
Oh.
All right, so where was this? Sammy just on Twitch? No, I had something here. No. Oh, my God. I can't believe. I didn't send the picture to the screen. I can't put Two Bear up there.
Oh. I guess you can't talk about him then.
I got to save that for another night. The Two Bear story.
Oh, did you take your shot?
No.
Ah, well,
that's good, because then I would have had to tell it. I can't tell it right now. Yeah, it's an I hate Two Bear story. And if I got done telling you the story and showing you the picture, you would all hate him. Yeah, it's true. I'll have to save that one. Oh, dating app. Move to New York City. Got that one. There's a couple more on here, but they're kind of chicken dick stuff. All right, look. Let's go back to the picture of my lovely bride and myself. I'm going to finish off the night. She is struggling. She is hurting. She is about done.
Can't sit here anymore.
I know. It's tough. So I'm going to go too. I am. There's one big thing that we didn't get to tonight, and I intentionally saved it. It was here. Can you maybe hand me that?
What are we going to...
We're going to do this, and I'm not going to do it right now, but I'm going to show you something that's going to happen when Lion's here. We'll do this when Lion shows up.
Tuesday night? Because we're not going to be here Thursday.
No, Tuesday night.
Okay,
At the beginning of the studio fund, when Lion's here, this is a custom decanter that I got from Loud One. We got that. It came with 2 glasses, and check out these coasters. They're stone. Look at these coasters. KGXT radio coaster. They're heavy, and they're great. Now, listen. We're always trying to find unique, clever ways to raise money for the studio fund. Loud One has offered to purchase a custom decanter set: 2 glasses, 2 coasters, and the decanter itself. Excuse me. Whoever wins this, I'm going to write a custom phrase on it to you. Like if Mrs. Fort Watton were to win this, I would have something clever and witty and charming and wonderful engraved on her, one of a kind. There's none of we don't sell these. This is one of a kind thing that we're going to give away in the raffle, or not the raffle, the bidding, and the proceeds go toward the auction goes towards the studio fund, because we're still short on money. We're trying to get there, but
a one of a kind decanter.
One of a kind decanter from Gen X Talks. It'll have our names on it down here from us, the kid and Gen X mom and mine, to you, to whoever gets it. It will be personalized after you win it, and it'll be, you will have this forever, and you're the only one who's going to have one. It's a really fucking cool idea. Loud One came up with that. He's been a long time supporter of the program. I would say if there was a senior staff member, he's one of the senior viewers. He's one of the senior bottom of the glass nation. He was the one telling you that he cut the steering wheel on the bus. He did. He's an
the bus
asshole.
driver.
He's an asshole. He cuts the steering. He cut the brakes one time, too. He's just kind of a dick. Anyway, so we love Loud One's participation. So next week, on Tuesday, we're going to give away this decanter. We're going to do the auction on that. And it's going to be badass because I'm going to write what goes on it. And it's going to be good. It's going to be great.
Cool. And we're going to be here on Tuesday, Bottom of the Glass Nation. Thursday, the kid is graduating.
Thursday is graduation. Lion will be here for 10 days. So there's probably 3 or 4 Bottom of the Glass Nation shows that his bald ass can be on if we can find a little kid chair for him to sit in. Even when he sits here at this table, his head is above the camera. That's how tall this motherfucker is. His head's like way up here. You'd be staring at whatever T-shirt he's wearing. That's true. It's a true story. So anyway, I got to go.
Where will the auction be? It'll be here. Live.
It'll be live. We'll do a live auction here.
Live auction
Bottom
Tuesday.
Of the Glass Nation. Yep. So please make sure you set your bat time, set your bat channel, and don't miss it. Just like Days of Our Lives. Keep turning that thing over and letting the sand go through, and don't miss out the show. I'm going to drink right now, and then I'm going to say goodbye.
You know, you promised Melanie that the auction was going to be tonight.
I did? Well,
she said she's been waiting patiently for
we
that.
certainly could have done without that information. That's probably something you didn't need to bring up till after the show. But you just like you know what? You don't just back the bus. Oh yeah, you dig the knife in, you twist it. And the other thing is that when you run over me with the bus, you back up and do it again.
I got to make sure you're hurt.
No shit. You just something really wrong with you. Okay, Melanie.
Explain how the bidding works.
I'll explain the bidding works when we do it. Okay.
So we're definitely doing it
Tuesday. We're definitely doing Tuesday.
Are we going to do it the first 30 minutes?
We will start right off the bat. So don't be late. We will start right off the bat
Tuesday night.
Tuesday, we'll get after it, get going. As soon as we get back here with Lion, maybe we'll plop his big old jolly green giant ass down in front of a camera. We'll see what he can do with it. We'll go with that. All right.
Oh, man.
So listen, we got to go. We got to get out of here.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for being
Love
part of everything with here. Remember, wherever you go, there you are. Thank you for tuning in. If you had to waste 90 minutes of your day, what better place to waste it than with Gen X Talks? No, there's worse things you could have done tonight, and we're one of their better choices, so feel good about that. Wherever you go, there you are. If you're listening on AM, FM, Sirius XM, or on the Armed Service Radio Network anywhere around the planet, we'll catch you guys on the flip side.
Bye.
And I said it.